You already chose the right niche. That's the main point of this episode. You don't need to keep searching. You don't need to keep second guessing. You already chose the right niche. Too many people in tech are stuck in the same loop of doubt. They wonder if they picked wrong. They ask themselves, maybe AM isn't hot enough. Maybe cloud pays more. Maybe I should pivot before I waste time, and before they know it, weeks or even months have passed. Still searching, still questioning, still starting over. But here's the truth. The problem isn't the niche. The problem is the doubt. I'm Cy Branchill, and this podcast is here to help you stay focused on your tech journey so you can build proof, compound progress, and create a six-figure lifestyle that gives you both freedom and security. Step one of that journey is this: stop searching for a better lane. Accept that you already chose the right niche. Now, I know that's not easy, because every day you're hit with noise. Social posts telling you AI is the future. Articles saying cloud is everything. Certifications being marketed as shortcuts to six figures. And it's not just online. It's in Discord servers, on LinkedIn, even in your own head whispering. What if everyone else knows something I don't? But here's the reality. Every niche has cycles. Sometimes it's hot. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it feels shiny. Sometimes invisible. But the people who win aren't the ones chasing hype. They're the ones who stay put long enough to build something undeniable. Let me repeat that. You don't win by chasing. You win by staying. You don't win by doubting. You win by committing. Momentum doesn't come from lane hopping. It comes from showing up again and again in one direction. Restarting keeps you at zero. Commitment carries you forward. Doubt keeps you spinning. Depth keeps you moving. Think about it. The constant search for a better lane is exhausting. It drains your energy. It steals your peace. You're always scanning for greener grass. You're always wondering if you're behind. And what that really does is rob you of focus. Without focus, you never go deep. And without depth, you never build leverage. And leverage is everything. Leverage is what gets you paid more. Leverage is what gets you promoted. Leverage is what gives you options. But when you accept the niche you've already chosen, everything changes. A calm settles in. Suddenly, you're not split between 10 possible futures. You have one path. Every step builds on the last. Confidence grows, not because you found the perfect lane, but because you stopped doubting the one you're already in. And confidence is contagious. People notice it. Employers notice it. It separates someone who sounds like a beginner from someone who carries themselves like a professional. Someone who belongs. You feel it too, in the way you talk about your work, in the way you describe your projects, in the way you stop hesitating when someone asks what you do. Here's the truth again. You don't need the perfect niche to build a six-figure career. You don't need to chase whatever's loudest this month. You need patience. You need depth. You need compounding. Depth is what gets you hired. Depth is what gets you promoted. Depth is what gives you leverage. Doubt drains. Depth pays. So let me bring it back. You already chose the right niche. That's the anchor. That's the phrase you need to carry with you. Stop asking, is this the right niche? Start asking, what happens if I go deeper where I already am? Stop asking, should I switch lanes? Start asking, what could I build if I just kept walking in this one? The win doesn't come from searching. The win comes from committing. The power isn't in the doubt. The power is in the decision. And before you get pulled back into second guessing, let me say this. If you want to make sure your niche really does line up with the kind of lifestyle you're aiming for, if you want to double check that it supports the kind of leisurely six-figure career that gives you both pay and freedom, then be sure to follow my free newsletter. The link is in the bio or the description. So I'll close with the same line I opened with. Because if you forget everything else I've said today, remember this. You already chose the right niche. The path is here. The path is enough. Now it's time to walk it.